I would like to say that Russell Westbrook is also the best player that he's played with while he's in Houston.
He is.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah. Agreed.
Definitely.
Okay.
So D'Antoni, great coach, a great offensive coach. The defense
Okay.
But he's
Yeah.
never
Put
he's
the-
never
take the
made a
D out of
finals.
D'Antoni.
He's never made a finals.
Right, but what do you need in this situation when you have two stars like that? You
To
don't
rebound.
need. Right. Well, okay. So I'm not going there. I'm just trying to start at the top here. Golly, I love the Rockets. All right. Look, you don't need a Rick Carlisle or Greg Popovich when you have those two stars, right? You let them go. They're smart enough. They've been there. They can go. Like you said, this is easily, right? Easily the best player he's ever had. Dwight Howard, no. Chris Paul, this is Chris Paul on crack and steroids, both at the same time.
But not as good of a shooter or a passer.
Not as good of a shooter, but I'd argue because of his scoring ability, at this point, a much better playmaker too.
And Chris Paul?
When I say playmaking,
do you think no.
I mean the ability to score for yourself or others. Chris Paul's 17 a game, and I think he's high, almost at 10 assists a game. Right?
So
doesn't matter.
Just
Westbrook's much better right now.
So do you think that Chris Paul, or do you think that Russell Westbrook is a better passer than Chris Paul?
No.
Okay. But do you think that Russell Westbrook creates shots for other people better than Chris Paul?
Yes.
Oh, that's twice he's had to do
I
that.
love Jude, but I don't think he watches much basketball.
Okay, I think my argument with Chris Paul is I think Chris Paul, what he's done with OKC has been absolutely fantastic. Because no one had OKC making the playoffs. I just thought they would finish last in the West. And the fact they're
Jude just is taking some of these things too much to the heart. Chris Paul's not a threat on the drive nearly as much as he used to be.
Westbrook
is.
Driving.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But what does that make for? Defense collapses, right? So now it's only like Austin Rivers, Eric Gordon, but they're open now. And now bombs away from three. No, when Chris Paul drives, you don't send everybody. You send one guy. It's usually just the point guard who was on him. But the ability to make the defense collapse is why Westbrook at this point is a better shot creator for others.
Okay, I didn't hear most of that, but what I will just say, and I think that we can all agree on this. Let me just say that the Thunder are a game back of Houston.
Yeah.
And came into this series as a better record than the Rockets.
Good team OKC is. They are.
OKC would not be the 5th seed in the West if Russell Westbrook was on that team this year.
Probably not.
Cool.
Doesn't mean he's better.
I don't need to say anything else.
Doesn't mean the way they provide value is different. Westbrook on his own will never win a damn thing.
But he's not a better shot creator than
Chris Paul on his own has also never won a damn thing. He's never made out the second round on his own. He got to the Western Finals with Harden.
But Westbrook, the reason that Westbrook was in the finals, that Westbrook hasn't done a damn thing on his own either.
That's what I'm saying. They're both on their own worthless.
Yes, but if you're talking about creating
what complements James Harden better? What complements James Harden? Westbrook.
No. I never, like I said, Russell Westbrook is by far the best player that James Harden has played with. And he creates shots more for Harden than any other player that he's played with. I'll admit that. But when you're talking about Russell Westbrook, and the reason that he creates shots better for James Harden, and I'm only talking James Harden here, is because of his, he's just he's more of a force driving to the rim, and he's more of a threat scoring than Chris Paul was, for sure. But if you're talking strictly passing, Russell Westbrook.
He's saying shot creating. He's saying not passing.
Okay, shot creating, whatever. Creating, well, we said the way that we worded it was creating shots for others.
Yes.
If you're talking about creating shots for your teammates, no way.
Westbrook.
No way.
You don't
talking about? Are you on crack?
You don't.
Chris Paul
your way into
is
12 assists a game.
You don't luck
your way into that.
Setups. That no. Okay, screw off. No.
In his prime, Chris Paul. In his prime, Chris Paul.
Right now, we just said Russell Westbrook. Why are the Thunder where they are right now? Because all of their other players are playing together so well. They're hitting shots, mostly because Chris Paul is setting up the offense and creating shots for them. We even admitted that if Russell Westbrook was there, that wouldn't be happening because he'd be taking 50 shots a game and not creating shots for others.
Because
the only reason that he's doing it is because he has a star next to him. Chris Paul is doing it with nobody.
Oh, I would say nobody. They've been really
role players. He doesn't have another star on the team.
No. Hey, don't you slight Danilo Gallinari like that, okay?
Okay, look, no. Gallo's been playing great. But the Thunder have the scraps from the Houston Rockets and the Clippers last year, and he came into this with a better record than the Thunder. And they're only a game back right now. And Westbrook's not doing that if
Russell
you switch
Westbrook
those
himself will tell you he plays much differently today than he does when he won the MVP in 2017, which he shouldn't have won.
I'm talking about
last year. Not his. Yeah, no, last year too, because he played the same way. He's had the same play style for the last 3 years, ever since Kevin Durant
so he's playing the same way right now, and it works in the Rockets system because they have James Harden.
He just needs somebody above him.
Create shots better for others than Chris Paul.
I'm saying the ability to do it right now. Even this has no sway on anybody winning anything. I think it's Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, no.
I mean, we're talking 9, 10, 11, 12 assists a game averages. And then you factor in the fact that he can easily just go get 17, 18, 20. I mean, the shots he makes, they're real. The shots that other people have are because of him.
They're not because of James Harden.
No,
sometimes
James Harden is
Russell. Here's my point: if Russell Westbrook didn't have a star next to him, you've said this. You said he did it with KD, and he's done it with James Harden. That's the only time he's created shots for other people, Spencer. Chris Paul is doing it right now with the Clippers and Houston Rockets scraps, and he's done it his entire career.
Right, but we're saying today.
Yeah, today. Yeah. Russell Westbrook is the same passer, the same shot creator. The only reason he's doing it is because he has a star next to him. It's not because of his ability.
That's why.
Yes, and Chris Paul's doing it right now at basically the same clip without a star next to him at 34 years old, not even in his prime.
Well, that sucks for Chris Paul.
But he's doing it better. You just admitted that. You just admitted that he's doing it better he's doing it with less talent. Russell Westbrook has only done it with stars. It's not because of him.
Well, I wish Chris Paul had a star. I do. I like him. But
and you know what? He doesn't, and he's still creating shots better than Russell Westbrook.